So happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Now you guys you've seen the commercial, the hump day commercial with the camel, right? Hump day, yeah.
What day is it? What day is it?
What day is it? What day is it? Hump day. So wouldn't it be an absolute blessing? And some of you guys will get this. Some of you guys will get this. This is Forrest and the awesome Devon off camera here out in St. Louis. Really appreciate you guys swinging by as usual. If this is the first time, I'm a little bit jazzed up. I'm a little bit amped. I'm a little bit excited. Just got off an awesome team Zoom training with the awesome Mr. Ernest Ross, which is absolutely cool. Blessing, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. If you guys didn't watch my live yesterday, I got all emotional and because it's a big deal. This business has literally changed my life physically. Wasn't expecting that, but that's absolutely cool. So tonight's live is 5 beverages to help combat arthritis pain. I think it's going to be, and I talk about this. Sometimes I do marketing. Sometimes we talk about relationships. Sometimes we talk about this stuff. Combine it all into one, but it's very, very important. I wanted to share this, guys, with you. And just like anybody else, my wife calls me super smart, but I call myself a master Googler. So if I need to learn something, I Google it, and I use the Googles to make me more smarterific. Doesn't make me a better speller. Well, actually, because I use Grammarly, and I download that, and I use that, so that makes me look smarter. But anyway, so 5 beverages to help combat arthritis pain. So one of the things, there's a lot of stuff floating around the interweb and things like that. Anyway, Ernest, man, thanks a lot for introducing us to this business. I really appreciate it, man, because the side effect, if you guys know Ernest, tag him, tell him or something that I appreciate him. I might have to just send him a message and tell him thank you. But anyway, thanks a lot, dude, because my hands don't hurt anymore. If you guys don't know that story, catch the live I did yesterday. It was very moving, at least for me anyway. It made me cry. But 5 beverages to help combat arthritis pain. I got this really cool article. I want to share this with you because they say there's an old. Let me pull this laptop up here so I can actually just get a little bit comfortable with you guys and read this. There's an old saying: "You are what you eat," but what you drink can have an enormous effect on your body and health too. So people don't put enough thought into what they're drinking, says some person, I can't pronounce their name, a nutritionist in private practice out in San Francisco. So one of the things, just skipping down this article, and I'll share this, guys, with you if you want me to send this to you, just let me know by sending me a private message, and I'll be more than happy to share this article with you from the Arthritis Organization. Hey, Dion, thanks for swinging by. So the first one is tea, and for those of you that are tea drinkers, this is pretty cool. Especially when you suffer with arthritis pain. I mean, my knees, my elbows, I talked about this yesterday, especially my elbows. My knees I would get around and I would deal with because I'm pretty mobile that way, but my elbows, I mean, I'd literally just I could lay on my bed on a mattress and my elbow would hurt just on this elbow bone. And now I can get really good throat punches with it if I need to. Just kidding, you guys. But it's neat that they don't hurt anymore. They don't pop and crack when I do this, which is neat. Pretty cool effect there. But more importantly, my hands don't hurt anymore. And I like to research. So it's like it's funny when you find out something and it works, then you want to learn more about it, and you want to learn more about it, and you want to learn why this does that, and this does that, and this does that, and then all of a sudden you sort of become a walking dictionary about it. Don't let me forget to tell you guys about this cool little blue packet right here. No, it's not Viagra. Don't let me forget to tell you guys about that. So the first drink is tea. Tea is one of the most studied drinks when it comes to its benefits for arthritis pain. So how many of you guys are tea drinkers? Tell me what your favorite tea drink of choice might be if you drink tea. Green, black, and white teas are all rich in polyphenols, compounds from plants that have strong anti-inflammatory benefit effects. So remind us to order some tea, babe, because I'm going to add that into my regimen. You'll find the highest polyphenol levels in green and white teas. Hey, Robert Loomis, thanks for swinging by. Dude, Robert, congratulations on your advancement today, man. Congratulations on your promotion. I saw that come by. Boo, boo, boo. Congratulations on that. Absolutely awesome. You guys are rocking and rolling, kicking butt. So absolutely do it. It's so cool to have just friends that you don't know yet that you're going to meet sometime that are all doing the same thing and changing people's lives and impacting people's lives. And Robert's just out there just crushing it. So really appreciate that. So thank you, sir, for your service to our mission. That's not even really our mission, but we have a similar mission anyway. Back to our regular scheduled programming over here. So you'll find the highest polyphenol levels in green and white teas. Green tea is generally viewed as the most beneficial for all since its active ingredient is polyphenol, known as some really long word with a number 3 behind it. The acronym is EGCG, EGCG, EGCG. When it comes to antioxidant activity, EGCG has been shown to be as much as 100 times stronger than vitamin C and E. Wow, I just learned something. Didn't think I could do that at 56, but I did. Studies have shown it also helps preserve cartilage and bone, although there are no widespread controlled trials of it. People with arthritis. So who knows? I'm going to try it just like I did these vitamins. I got to tell you the story at the end. So coffee, my all-time favorite drink of choice. Coffee used to be tequila many, many years ago. But now it's coffee, and I love to drink my coffee. Research shows that coffee has an antioxidant, also has antioxidant polyphenols. Whoa, I'm glad I don't have to spell those words. I can just read them mainly. That means that coffee can help fight free radicals. Why are they free? That's what I want to know is why are they free? Anyway, somebody needs to lock them bad boys up. Free radicals in the body which cause cell damage. Other research shows coffee may have protective effects against gout as well. Wow. As much coffee as I drink, I probably won't get gout for like 500 years. That's just good. The jury is still out when it comes to the link between coffee and increased risk of RA and osteoporosis. Whew. Some studies say coffee increases the risk, others do not. So that's something you guys just have to decide on your own. I'm just reading this article. In general, the best rule of thumb is a cup of coffee. Drink it in moderation, no more than 1 or 2 cups a day. Watch your caffeine intake. And caffeine intake can be in a lot of things. So you might drink a coffee, drink an energy drink, drink a soda. There's a lot of coffee, and then of course the soda. And then if you drink a fufu coffee, then you're adding all the other sugars and stuff. And then white sugar is just like white sugar. Sugar's the devil. We learned that a couple of years ago from our friend Ernest as well. So just watch your caffeine take, and especially the fancy fufu drinks. Milk. Some say you have to go to dairy-free when diagnosed with arthritis, but there's no research to suggest that actually the case. I actually drink silk milk or almond milk, which I like because I like to put it in my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, don't judge me. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. In fact, studies show the difference between RA patients on dairy-free diet and those who still consume it. So drinking milk may help prevent gout and fight the progression of osteoarthritis. And my choice, because I don't drink milk, like I said, I use the almond milk on my cereal, but my choice would be to take some kind of supplement, which I do, to help offset that. Make sure you opt in for low-fat milk to avoid consuming extra calories and saturated fat. Juices, orange, tomato, pineapple, and carrot juice are all high in vitamin C, which means they have antioxidant properties which can neutralize free radicals that lead to inflammation. So that's cool. So a fruit and vegetable supplement might be good. Tart cherry juice. Ooh, that sounds sort of good. So maybe I wonder if I could put some tart cherry juice in my shakes that I make in the morning. That might be a fun drink. Has been, my wife's over here, that's why I'm looking over there. So has been shown to protect against gout flares and reduce osteoarthritis symptoms. But it's sensible. That says, but be sensible when drinking juice. It's delicious, but also high in sugar and calories. So it can also if you have diabetes issues, it might be an issue there. So be careful when you're doing that. Let's see, cherry juice, protect. Where'd I go? Be sensible when drinking juice, but also sugars and calories. Check for your doctor if you're a fan of grapefruit juice, because it can have an inactive or alter the effect of many medications. So, and I heard that before. So if you're taking a certain, I want to say it's heart medication, but just do your research on that. Grapefruit juice can actually counteract whatever's in the stuff. It helps reduce blood pressure. It helps reduce, I think it has to do something to do with heart disease and things like that. So just take that in mind when you're drinking grapefruit juice. I love grapefruit juice. And of course there's smoothies and red wine. Talks about wine on here. And of course the all-time favorite drink of choice is make sure you're well hydrated. Drink lots of water, as much water as you can stand. If you guys would like this article, just shoot me a private message to get that over to you. And I'm going to wrap up with my story. And I keep telling this story because I think it's very important. Somebody out there may need to hear this. Back in November, and I think I said September yesterday, but it's actually November. Actually, it was the end of October. We started with our current company, and the whole point of the company was we looked at it, was like it made sort of business sense to me. It's like the business model was like, no, really, seriously. But a side effect of it was one of the products that we decided to be a product of their product, and they had shipped us out a box of the vitamins that are one of their products, along with all the other stuff that they have. And I was just like, it's a peak performance vitamin, and that came with free when you order a certain deal. And I started taking those, and I noticed, like I said earlier, my elbows and my knees and stuff stopped hurting. Hey Kim, thanks for swinging by. So I upgraded to and I was watching their videos. I have like training videos in your shopping dashboard, and I was reading some videos about the bone and joint supplement, the plus 50 bone and joint supplement. So I ordered some. That's what's in actually this little blue packet here. This is actually the PM, because you get an AM and PM. And I started taking this about 2 weeks ago, and as a result, my hands stopped hurting. My hands have been hurting. See, how long have we been together, babe? 9 years. Mm-hmm. My hands have been hurting for about 9 years plus. And it would just suck. Like, especially the area right in here, I would literally touch it, and I would flinch, or if I lay on it or something. It was just a light bump on the side here, and I would just be screaming. And the cool thing about it now is, like, there's no pain in, like, the joints here. There's no joint pain here. And I've been taking these supplements here. So sort of the side effect of doing that, if you guys know someone that suffers from arthritis pain, and they would like some information, reach out to them, have them check back with me. Be more than happy to share the information with them, happy to share the information on the vitamins with them. Absolutely be willing to do that, because it sucks when your hands hurt. It sucks when your knees hurt. It sucks when your elbows hurt. Basically, when you get old, it stinks when anything hurts. So if you guys would like this article on the arthritis, on the beverages of choice, just shoot me a private message. I'll get that over to you. Again, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Kim, hey, Tim Bowen, thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate you always coming by. I really appreciate that. If you guys found value in what I shared tonight, please tell your friends to come by and check it out. As always, this is Forrest out in St. Louis. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Live healthy, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.